and my friends like had surrounded us. Why it was in high school, you know, when there's an argument happening, like everybody surrounds you guys. Like there was a circle. So va ke tlabile mokele. Yo. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Nicole and I'm back with another video. So today I'm going to be doing a story time. See, when I started this channel, I never thought I'd actually do a story time, just because my stories aren't that hectic, you know. But then I was just like, let me think. Anyways, today's story time is about the time I got suspended in high school. I was in grade 10. Yes, I was in grade 10. Anyways, there's another story, like a very, very interesting one. But I'm still thinking. Plus, that one, there's like too many people involved. But I'll think about it. Maybe I'll shoot and then give y'all the story. Anyways, let's get into the video. So, guys, this was in grade 10, right? And that was 2016. Yes, 2016. So, Shabu, this person that I was suspended for, she wasn't really my friend, but like we used to sit in the same group of friends, you understand? So okay, she was also known to be here, you get me? Like she was known to be here, like taba, if you wanted the top stories of the week, she would give you all the tea, you understand? So I'm like, I don't really remember like where the story started or how it started, like hi, but I remember two of my friends at that time had confronted her the day before, you understand? So there was netball and there was hockey. She was playing hockey, I think, or she was waiting for someone to go hockey, I don't know. But after the whole practice, you know, one of my friends who used to play netball confront her, and apparently there was a whole thing at the garage. What? Shabu. So I had heard something like, hey. So, anyways, so before I left on that day, I couldn't wait for them to finish practice when we had to confront her. So I was like, you guys, you can confront her and then I'll see her tomorrow. You get? Cool. So apparently Nicole, had changed because Negi Jolali Ban, you understand? Apparently I was thinking I'm the it girl now just because I'm dating this person, you understand? And then also, I remember one of my friends' phone fell, and then I don't know what happened, like her screen cracked or something, and then I was so concerned, and then Mogele, or the girl in question, goes to my friend and says, "Why did the time your phone fell, Nicole laughed?" I'm like, eh? Nah. How did I laugh? When did I laugh? So now, like they were very petty, but I mean, why would you say something like that? Like for me, they were petty, but not so petty. You understand? So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let her go that day. You understand? Because I can't wait for hockey. What did you finish? You get? So when I get home, go group chat, go hey, something happened, go garage, hey, like they confronted her. I don't know. But there wasn't really a fight that happened. I think it was just confrontations and stuff. Cool. So now the next day, guys, anybody who knows me, if you are my friend or if you know me, I'm not punctual. I'm not I'm not punctual, you understand? But that day, guys, hey, I went to school early. I went to school early looking for that girl. You understand? Like, I didn't even think it's gonna get to suspension. I thought maybe I was just gonna ask and sort out things. But I remember I was mad. But yeah, anyways, it's whatever. So cool. I get to school around 7. Hi. And then I'm looking for Mugel. Aye. Mugel is not there. She hasn't arrived yet. Then eventually she arrives. So I don't know who tipped me off. She's at the back, like she's near the tuck shop. You understand? I'm like, oh, she's finally here. Okay, I go to her. I'm like, so Mugele, what's happening? What's happening? It's like, no, I never said anything bad about you. Wada. So guys, not like woman are here. I can do it like when it's fun times, like you know what? When it's nice vibes, I will talk. But when it comes to serious issues, like give us like I don't like back and forth. Like I get at the argument. So like I don't know how I lost my temper. Honestly, I don't know how I lost my temper. I don't know how I lost my temper. Wait, the next thing I slapped her like, you know what? Like her friends and my friends like had surrounded us. Why it was in high school, you know, when there's an argument happening, like everybody surrounds you guys. Like there was a circle. So yo, and you know I was so pissed off. I almost slapped her the second time, but I was like, you know what? This is not me. I'm not one for fight. That was like my first fight ever. Like Koskolong. I never used to fight at school. Like whenever there was things happening or things being said, I would just I was just, you understand. So that one time I was just like, hey, but some people, you've been stepping on my toes for the longest time, and I never say anything, like there were so many people who used to beef with me, but no man, I'm not about that energy. You understand? So cool. I'm like, wait, you know what? And then I don't know, did she start crying there or what? But everybody was like so shocked. Like people didn't know me like that. You get, like everybody was so shocked, including my friends. They were so shocked. Like, hi, Mugele, what happened? You get, okay, cool. So I after the whole thing, I just left her standing there, and I went back to the assembly. You get, I give it assembly. I don't know who was I with, and then somebody came and said, someone slapped her again. I'm not laughing. I don't condone bullying, guys, honestly. So someone was like, someone slapped her again. I'm like, hi, King, today is her day of being slapped, or what's happening? You get. So one of my friends at that time had also slapped her. So now it's like we ganged up on her or something, but we slapped her like on 2 different occasions, on the same day, but 2 different occasions. I didn't even know Mangle they are going to confront her and whatnot. Like I was focused on what she said about me, not about the group. You get. Cool. I hear Mang slapped her. I'm like, okay. Now I let it go like that. So now we get assembly. Everybody is in line with their classes. Guys, they fetched us one by one. Teachers were fetching us. Hey, teachers were fetching us one by one. I'm like, really, go assembly? And I was like, that's when I got scared. I'm like, okay, this means trouble. There is nothing else. This means trouble. So Ralatiwa one by one. We get to the office. The principal is there. She's on some, I will never condone bullying in my school. Yada yada. And that principal at that time, she was so loud. Yo, me ole nari. She was so loud. So I was like the main character because apparently somebody took a video. Okay, one of my friends, and she's still my friend now. She took a video, and I don't know who told one of the teachers that she has a video, like there's evidence and what. So I was like in hot water more than the others. The others even never tried to. They were used to the office, like they were troublemakers, so they were used to. Nah. I know what, my file was even clean. Like I had no record of misbehaving or anything. That was like my first. Even teachers, when they saw me in the office, they're just like, since when are you like this? Like, we don't know you like that. You've been in the school since grade 8. We've never had a problem with you. What happened? Is it bad company? What do you get? So now I'm there feeling bad. Hey, the video, it makes itself to the principal's office, leave the deputy principal. They are looking at that video, and that video, guys, it was so clear. Like it was so clear. And you know what was the worst thing is that she didn't fight back, you see. And I was surprised because she's been in fights before and she literally fights back. But with me, like, she just stood there when I slapped her. Like she just froze. I don't know, was it shock or what, I don't understand. But like, I knew her to fight back. Like she had been in fights before. So yeah, that thing of she didn't fight back, it put me in hot water, guys. Like I was in so much trouble. And they're like, you know what, with this type of evidence we are looking at expulsion. And I'm like, just like that. Like, guys, I'm a first time offender, say, like I'm a first time offender and straight to expel. So I was like, you know what? Like, I was worried, but I was also not worried, just because, I mean, they can't just straight up expel you or not record of, other things. Like, for you to get to expulsion, I think it's a series of events that have happened before. You understand? And I had nothing, like literally nothing. The only time I remember I would not even get into trouble. Like the only thing that teachers had a problem with me was late coming koskolong. Like I was always late, and then talking in class. I used to talk in class. Those like were the main things that I knew. I know, yeah, very very like, you know what. So I'm like, how are they gonna go straight to expulsion? I know people in this school that have been to this office like for way worse things, but they're still in the school. Nahana, like just one slap, like wah, and then I'm like, okay, it's fine. They're like, hey, if the Department of Education sees this is straight up expulsion. I'm like, okay, cool. Then they call the parents. Guys. They first called my dad, because he was like the first, yeah. And then he was like, I'm at work, please try and call the mother. Then they called my mom. So they didn't tell her over the phone why is she being called. Like they thought, like she actually thought that I'm sick or something, like, because at school, whenever you got sick, like, they would call a parent and then come fetch your child who's not feeling well. But they didn't say anything over the phone. Like, they just said, please come to the school, it's urgent. Shabu. So we're in the auditorium now, like, the 4 culprits. Where we 4? Was it the 4 or 3 of us? I don't remember. I think 3 of us. I don't know. But, like, we were sitting in the auditorium waiting for parents to come pick us up. And then we had... so that girl came in the auditorium, and I was giving her that look of, girl, if I catch you, look at the trouble that I'm in because of you. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm the one who slapped her, so why am I mad at her? Like, what the hell? But anyways, I'm like, you know what, let me calm down, let me chill. My mom gets there, she goes straight to the principal's office. They explain to her, your child is bullying other kids. She was even caught on camera. Like, we have all the evidence. Hey! Imagine my mom watching that video of her child slapping, and now it looked like I'm a bully. You understand? It looked like I'm terrorizing other kids, and it wasn't like that. I was never that type of person. It was just a one-time incident or one-time mistake. But yes, I was never that person. Like I said before, people didn't know me like that. You get. So now I'm just sitting there. They're like, I should sign the suspension papers. Like I was suspended for like 7 days, and then I'll only write my tests when I come back. But school thing, schoolwork wise, it's my responsibility to catch up, like, and whatnot and whatnot. Yo, sharp, we left the school. And then, so my mom's sister stayed nearby, like, she lived nearby my school. So we passed there. And she's like, and then when I king, are you sick? Why are you back from school early? Yo, before I could even explain, my mom just turned with a slap, guys. She slapped me like, wah! And then she's like, this child, she's out here beating other kids at school. And Johnny, is this why I take you to school? What? Yo, I'm like, Kani, it's deeper than I thought. Like, this is deeper than I thought. You get? She took that time I was using a tablet, I think. She took my tablet, and then I went home. Then she's like, yeah, for the next 7 days that you're home, you'll be doing all the chores in the house. When I come back from work, I want to find everything done, cooked, everything. That's your responsibility for the next 7 days. Since when you decided that you don't want to go to school. Yo, guys, I was feeling so bad. Then she gave me the tablet like once a day, like when she comes back from work, just so that I can ask for like a homework and whatnot. And obviously in the midst of asking for homework, I'll chat to like my friends. Like we had a group chat, and I'm like, hi guys, like what, we miss you, what. And like it's all like, guys, I had a boyfriend at that time. So like I would text him for a few minutes, like, oh, I'm about to give back the phone, I'll talk to you like tomorrow, whatnot. Cool. So 7 days passed, and I had to go back to school. So you know that thing when when everybody from grade 8 to 12, when they know this is the girl that slapped another child. I mean, most people say that girl deserved it, but I personally, I don't like I don't like fighting, man. I wouldn't wish, or I wouldn't want one of my own people like being slapped at school and shit like that. You start thinking about it, like, what if it had happened to your own sister, or if it had happened to your own cousin? Like, how would you feel, and stuff. As much as she was here, I could have handled the situation better, but some people will get on your toes knowing that you won't retaliate. But yay, that day I did. So now 7 days, I'm back at school, guys. When I tell you, the moment I walked in for assembly, everybody's like, yeah. Everybody's like looking like, oh, she's back. Mogele is back. Kurishi is back. Yo, my friends like Banghaga, like everybody was screaming like, Tommy, what, you know. And then yeah, I was happy to be back at school, but I was just like, now I'm going to be reminded of everything that happened, and I didn't want that. You get. But anyways, I was like, it's whatever. So I was like, okay, cool. And then yeah, guys, after that I never got into trouble ever again. Even the principal was like, looking at your record, like looking at your file, like your file is so clean, it's just good comments. I think you're keeping the wrong company. And the wrong company she's talking about are my friends from grade 8. Imagine me looking for new friends at grade 10, guys. Just imagine, you know. But I was like, nah, man, this is not about friends. I did this on my own and whatnot. So lucky enough, I was never expelled. There was no, what do you call that thing after you get into trouble? Disciplinary hearing. I was supposed to go through that, but I didn't. Lucky, guys, you know that year I was so lucky. Like I was so lucky. Like I just got expelled, and I mean I just got suspended, and that was it. And then I went through detention, because it's the minus. Once you reach -100, you need to go to detention. So I went to detention for that, and then yeah, that's how I paid for my sins. That's how I paid for my sins. But on a serious note, guys, I, fighting at school, it's not nice. As much as people get on your nerves and whatnot, but I feel like it's not a good thing. I wouldn't condone it. Like, don't do it. Don't do it. You get into serious trouble, and you never know. Mara ka ole ke mo clapping. Ole, she was. I don't care, that one. Like, she didn't look like she was. There's some people that you fight with and you feel really bad, like, oh my word, like that person did not deserve that. And then there are some people you just like, hi. But anyways, after that whole thing, me and her were cool. Like, we never spoke about it, but like I remember there are times where whenever she saw me, she would like give me that look, and I ended up telling her, like, I'll never do what I did again. Like, relax, chill, we cool. I'm not that type of person. I'm not gonna hold a grudge just because of like a mini argument or whatever. So yeah, guys, that's how I got suspended from school for 7 days in grade 10. Come on, I was in RCL. Lucky enough, they didn't take my badge, so I continued being in RCL. And life went on, and yeah, man. No, I'm smiling, but this is not a good thing. This is not a good thing. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. I'm still thinking about that other story time, guys. That other story time is it's hot. But anyways, I'll think about it, and then yeah, I'll think about it. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. This is your girl Nicole, and I am out. Bye.